The one thing about Gamergate that made it difficult to last is there wasn't a lot to rally behind other than blood sports and personalities and things like that. There wasn't a ton being created out of it. So when there was complaints of abuse within the gaming industry, there wasn't really an alternative posed to stop that, to be different. And so the gaming industry just kind of continued as it was going down that path after the end of things. And the personalities then, I guess, just had a culture of blood sports, of attacking. And so as it all kind of unravels, there ends up a lot of attacking each other. Now, I've tried to stay out of this topic because I've watched over the last couple months as the Gamergate guys just use their accounts almost entirely just to attack each other at this point. And I like a lot of these guys. It really sucks. Like, I really enjoy watching Medicare and his takes of weird videos and odd stuff he finds on the internet of politics. I love the kill stream. I love Ethan Ralph and, when he's engaging with interesting political people. It's been great watching a lot of this stuff over the last few years. I've had Warski on my channel. I've been a friend of Bibble. The Gator Gamer, definitely a good friend. All these people are awesome to me, and it just breaks my heart to see this stuff. So we'll get into it in a second. My name is John Delarose. I am a #1 best-selling author. I'm an award-winning comic creator. I've come mostly from GamerGate, if you're new to the channel here, and we are creating our own culture. So where I mentioned at the beginning of the video that the gamer side of things really didn't create its own culture. I'm making science fiction novels. I'm making comics. We're going to make our own card games. I'm not really a video game guy, but I do like board games because it's a good family activity without a screen. And so we're going to be making some awesome stuff. We're not just complaining about the culture and things like that, like a lot of other YouTube channels. So if you want to help with that, if you like our message, if you like what we're doing, it's imperative that we get this stuff going. And I appreciate you guys' support who have come in already. That's in the description below, my subscribe star, and my other links are also, if you'd like to support another way, go check out a book on Amazon. It's fun. All right. I appreciate you guys coming in. If you've been around the internet the last, couple months, you've watched how Mr. Medicare and Ethan Ralph and Gator and everybody involved in the old Killstream or Gamergate just seem to have just gone full tilt towards attacking each other. You can point fingers, you can say it started here, this person's gone off the rails, but I am not interested in getting involved in that. I'm not interested in attacking anybody, being mean to any of these people. Like I said, I really enjoyed these people's content for years before this started going into this stuff. And you see there's just lots of digs. Medicare's feed is almost entirely digs at Ethan Ralph at this point. Ethan Ralph's feeds is almost entirely digs at Andrew Warski and Mr. Medicare, etc. at this point. They're actually going and, I guess, planning a fight between Ethan Ralph and Andy Warski. It's one of those things, where these guys just get on the internet and go, "Fight me, bro." I had a dude do that to me the other day, and I just laughed it off because, I don't know. I got a family. I'm sitting here writing books, trying to do something good culturally, trying to be a positive Christian influence in the world. And, I just laughed that off. But unfortunately, these guys really have all just gone full tilt towards each other and fighting. And you see Gator's deal is mostly the same sort of fighting sort of deal. Like I said, I like all of these guys. All of them would be welcome to hang out anytime. And I hope that they get out of this mode. Over the last few weeks, there's been an incredible amount of winning for us culturally. And I know all of these guys are good. They're on the right wing. They are fighting the fight culturally. And there's a lot to report on and a lot to push and to really seize the momentum of this cultural change that's happening in America. We've had Disney take a massive L to DeSantis in Florida. We have everybody flipping their minds out about Elon Musk and Twitter. And everybody on our side's kind of doing better. If you look at my following, it's gone up drastically. If you look at my friend Ethan Van Sciver's followings, it's going up drastically. Everything's been unlocked. Everything's been unthrottled. Everybody seems to be doing well. All my friends are making more money on their books than they were this time last year. So there's a lot of win going on, and we capitalize on this, dunk on the weirdos, show how much we're doing better than them, and just make this momentum continue even harder. And that's what I wish these guys would be doing right now instead of this stuff. And so I kind of want to make this video just to like remind them what we're fighting for. Here we are, Rihanna Wu, if you remember, the transgender gamer who was harassed by GamerGate. Look at this. Inundated her with death threats. Now some are apologizing, and she forgives them. This is the Washington Post. You remember how much they prop these people up, how much they made them into these sacrificial heroes because of the mean GamerGaters. You remember how the media lied, and it used to be about fighting this media, about fighting against these evil corporations, and about laughing at these crazy nut job. I don't know what you want to call Brianna Wu, but it was a cultural thing that really started a landslide towards what we're building today. And it was very important that this was done. Now we have, of course, our friend Zoe Quinn. Zoe Quinn, all GamerGate has done is ruin people's lives. Look at her on her computer with her low-cut blouse. I'm sure doing good quality programming work on her Kickstarter, which she never fulfilled. Yes. Now, I exposed what happened the other day. I mean, as much as the media pushed her as hard as they possibly could, Zoe Quinn only sold 800 some odd copies of her graphic novel. That's less than I sell with no media talking about me, with just my own efforts here on YouTube and, of course, the help of you guys by sharing that out. They have the entire media behind them, and yet they're still losing this hard. And yet these cultural changes are happening. And yet the election's about to be swept in historic proportions because these guys have screwed up so much. This is what we should be focused on. And gosh, remember Anita? The word troll feels too childish. This is abuse. Yes, shitposting on the internet is abuse. It should be illegal. That's exactly how far these guys go. These are the people we should be fighting. This is the destructiveness we should be covering and destroying while building up our own people. Now, I want a world where Jim's building up Ralph, Ralph's building up Jim, everybody's building up Gator. That is the world that will make the world a better place, which would actually push what we were talking about back in 2014 with these SJWs ruining games, these SJWs lying in the media. We can push something different. We can make it even bigger than it is now. We can build something so much better. And I hope we can get back to that. Now, maybe this is not a take that people want to hear. I don't know. But this is my thoughts on things. I try to look towards the positive, try to build a better future. And I want everybody to get along on our side. We can't afford to infight because these people want us dead. Dead. They would not bat an eye at killing any of us. And yet they're sitting there laughing, saying, ha, our opposition is just a joke. They're just going to fight each other. Let's put an end to it. Let's change things. All right. What do you guys think about this? Am I off base? Am I wrong? Leave a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'd love to hear from you. And we'll be back soon.